Hello, everybody. I hope I have internet and I hope you can hear me. I'm so excited today. I have a lot to share with you. Well, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Let me tell you something funny that happened when I got up to start quilting. You know, I watch Let's Make a Deal and The Price is Right. Let's Make a Deal was on today. Hello, Mary. Hello, Barbara. Let me give you this laugh in case you have to go. Let's Make a Deal was on. And the lady came out. She had on red slacks and a red top. And Wayne said, "Are you the devil? What? I'm not recognizing your costume." She says, "No, Wayne, I'm a hot flash." I thought that was so funny. She said, "I am a superhero known as the hot flash. I can handle mood swings like that." It was so funny. Now, what are you planning today? What are you doing? I've been so busy this morning. Yes, it was funny. Now, let me tell you, my quilting is not doing well. It doesn't look good. I don't like it. I went around the orange because they say start in the center. And look, let me see if I can show it to you. It bunched up a little. I don't like it. It's okay. You see this one? I started the blue. I don't like it. I just don't. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick this out, I think, and start over again. And I don't know, and you see it's getting dirty. I don't know where the dirt is coming from. I've cleaned my machine area. I don't like it. I really don't. And here's the problem. I'm going to fold it up. I found out what the problem is. I'm going to pick that loose. I'm going to take that apart. The problem is my batting. You're finishing a quilt? Please post pics. I want to see pictures. It's my batting. You see? It's a thin batting. It's a polyester batting. But still, it's thicker than this. This is a cotton batting. You see how thin that is? You see, I would be able to stitch this much better. Now, I purchased the batting for that throw. So I may just try to quilt it by hand. And forgive my internet, guys. You know I'm in the rural. It was on your Facebook. I saw it. Oh, Lisa. It is beautiful. Post a picture in the group. It is beautiful. So, you know I was making that for a friend. But I thought about it, and the pillow came out so nice that I made for the other ladies. I was machine quilting. It's too thick. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't move it. I couldn't move it. I see my internet is in and out. I couldn't move it under the machine, and it's bunching up on me. It's too fat. Let me raise my camera, and maybe that also will help with the internet. We're getting ready to have a storm, I think. There we go. But you see, this batting is thin, and I'm going to machine quilt it while I'm on with you today. I think it will work fine. But I don't have enough money right now to buy more batting. So I'll probably just hand quilt that one and give it to somebody else. I'm going to make her a pillow out of my quilt pattern. I made a pillow recently, and it came out so nice. Packaged it up and took it to our post office and forgot to take pictures of it. I'm sorry. So this time I'm going to make it with you. That's my pattern of my Afro puffs. And did you see the pictures? A lady sent me pictures. She bought my Afro puffs quilt pattern, and she sent me pictures of her quilt. Before I get started on the quilting, let me show you what I got. Oh, you know this is the only pattern that I can make well. And I'm going to make me a top. My top is going to be out of some really great quality muslin. And I wanted to paint on it. I got my paints that Lisa told us about. See my paints? They came yesterday. Let me open it with you. I haven't even opened them. This is my fabric paints, and I can't wait to get started. You see there? 24 colors. Aren't they beautiful? Of fabric paints. Ah! I'm so excited. And when I make my top, maybe while I'm painting it, I'll come on at night and share it with you. Boy, it's heavy. You know they come in little bottles. Wait a minute. There they go. They come in little bottles. I haven't read it or anything. It just says fabric colors. No instructions at all. But there they go. I can't wait. Okay, that's that. Moving right along. It bubbled right there. But I'm making a large coaster. My husband's cookie jar sits on the countertop, and the feet are so small. I thought I'd just make one out of these scraps for him. And I'm going to quilt the pillow. So guys, it looks like it's going to rain, but I'm going to quilt until I am totally out of internet. And I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. Now I'm using, this is machine quilting thread. And I'm just going to start quilting this. Uh-oh. And I'm not gonna lift it up. I hope you can see it. I'm not good at where to put the camera and all of that. But, am I moving? Yep. I hope you can see it and enjoy it. Let's see. I think I'll go this way. And let me tell you something else, guys. The Lord continues to help me to be excited. I have so many weeds that it has just, I can't even get back to doing my business. And we are in the extreme rural. I'm going to have to try to go to the high school, drive to the high school, and see if I can find somebody to help me and talk to the parents and see if I can find a child to come and help me to get my pots cleaned out, my containers, get mine. When I quit the bed, it's not showing me what you're saying. Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can go up, up, up. Oh, I finished my quilt on my long arm. My nephew is getting married next weekend, and I'm running behind. Oh, are you going to the wedding, Mary? If so, where will it be held? Is it near you, or would you have to travel? My baby brother-in-law's sister-in-law is getting married in April. So I want to create something for her. Hi, Lynn. Wait a minute. It's making me scroll up. Yes. Oh, wait. I don't know what I did wrong. Yes, it's in Nebraska. Will you be traveling to it, or will you just be sending the quilt? And will it be a virtual wedding? Have to travel about 5 hours. Okay. Oh, I hope you have a great time. I know you will. I know you will. I know you will. Usually, I think this is what I'm going to create for Aunt Dana. I call her Aunt Dana because to the kids, I'm Aunt Linda and she's Aunt Dana, and she calls me Aunt Linda. But usually what I create when a person is getting married is an autograph pillow for everybody to sign that attends the wedding, and those that have been married for some time to put a little piece of wedding advice. I make a flap and they write a little wedding tip under there, a little marriage tip under there. And what I do is take it around and get them to write it while they're sitting there. And it's usually a total surprise and something that the couples really need. and make the pillow like the pajama pillows that have a flap for you to create that pocket for the pajamas to go in. I just put the flap so that the advice can be written under the flap area. Oh, that's so wonderful. Have you been married for 35 years, Mary? Doesn't it get better? This will be my, Lord have mercy, Mary, 45th anniversary in September. You know, my husband and I only knew each other for a week. Let me see, I think I'll quilt up here. I was 17. I was in D.C. and I was walking down the street. At that time, you had a store called Woolworths. And I was on the way to the Woolworths. And my husband came out and he saw me and he started walking behind me, following me. We were in D.C. and I was a bit frightened. And there we go. So we only knew each other for 1 week. Birthday. Yeah, we got married in September. I'm trying to see where I'm going to quilt this. This is for my husband's cookie jar. There we go. Now let me show you. Uh-oh. Now I have to clip all of these. Let me see. There it is. I've got to press it. Oh, that's going to be so nice. What are you wearing to the wedding, Mary? And what will the weather be like? Yesterday was 104. Hot, 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 hot. The little boy came to do a little weeding for me, and I told him, Braylon, it's just simply too hot. He said, yes, but I can get just a little done. I waited for it to cool off some. It was yesterday evening, but it was still hot. It's been so hot that I haven't gotten my Oh, I bought a dress, not sure about it. I have two more coming. There you go. Hopefully one of the three will work. Oh, the navy is great. I'm going to try to make a dress tomorrow for church Sunday. It's either going to be the long sleeve or the sleeves that I have in this tunic. Beautiful orange African fabric. But with the heat, and then they have the air so cold in the church. I need sleeves. Don't have to cook dinner today so I can get it cut out. This pattern only has the front on the fold and back on the fold and sleeve. I add this little pocket. There it is. So I don't think I'm going to add a pocket onto the dress. And I'm loving these. I have two of these that every piece is a different fabric. I'm clipping the strands and I'll show you. Now, Mary, what do you do about ending when you're quilting? You see up here, we are having weather in the upper 80s this week. Oh, the 80s would be a wonderful relief. It was, guy said that today it's only supposed to get up to 100. It is so hot and humid here. I love the summer. I want the summer to be hot. I want the winter to be snowy and cold. There it is. Can you see the stitching? I may go all the way around. But basically, that's a done deal. I don't know how this folded up, but it's okay for my husband's cookie jar. So there's a finished project. I'll put it up here on my pants. And I'll get started on quilting my Afro puffs. I love fall and winter. I like the winter to be winter. I like the, let me turn this around. I like the summer to be summer. I like all of the seasons. And in DC, we used to get a lot of snow. It was very, very deep when I was growing up. And a lot of fun. I used to work for an office machine company. Wait a minute. Let me see. can't get it to scroll up. Yeah. I love the snow. Love it, love it, love it. In DC, we used to have a Twitter app. I mean, not app. Twitter something years and years ago. And we would meet at the Capitol and throw snowballs at people from all over the world. It was so much fun. And every time I go home, I go to the Capitol and take photographs and post it on my social media. But since the people broke in the Capitol, I don't know if I'll ever go back again. I miss it so much. I hope I can go soon and visit with my butcher. Just things I can't get here. I can get, look at that lint. I can get from the Amish market. Yes, it was. But I've got to go. The Amish market is in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. It's like suburbia, DC. And my butcher is there. And my little great niece hopefully will be coming over Saturday. She's 5. And she'll be going down in my freezer to get that stuff off of the bottom so I can see what it is and what's the date. And then I'll be ready to fill up my freezer for the winter. And Mary, you know, it's so surprising to me that they were able to do that. I was starting a new job years ago. I got lost on Pennsylvania Avenue. And Pennsylvania Avenue breaks up into so many Pennsylvania avenues. As a matter of fact, I lived on Pennsylvania Avenue Southeast. Right? Straight shot to the Capitol. But anyway, I got lost. And I made this turn. And I don't know, I was so upset that I had made the wrong turn. That I was just driving, not paying attention. And when I looked up, a building was in front of me. Rocks. I didn't realize it was a building, but beautiful stones. And I stopped and I said, what in the world is this? And this policeman with a rifle said, motioned for me to let the window down. And at that time we had a Volvo. I let the window down. And he said, ma'am, do you know where you are? I said, no, I don't. You know, I was trying to get to wherever I was going. And I turned on Pennsylvania Avenue. And now I don't know where I am. And what is this rock? He said, Miss, you see the stones? I said, yes. That's a building. I said, okay. He said, this is the United States Capitol. I leaned forward and looked up, and you see the guy had a rifle. I said, oh, sir. He said, ma'am, don't say another word. Get out of here. Back up and leave. And when you go get to the traffic light, make a left. I said, thank you, sir. I drove right up to the Capitol building. Drove my car. Don't know how I did it till today. One of those things. I love my city. But I think, well, Chicago was amazing for my husband's transplant. But you know, a city that is just beautiful is New York City. I love it. I love it. I was going home to D.C. every month, trying to get accustomed to living in the rural. And I said, I've got to deal with it. So I stopped going every month. There we go. Can you see it? I stitched around the girl. That's the, can you see my stitches? That's the back. And Christmas that year, my husband took me to New York City so I could go to a city and kind of chill. And I'm telling you, the people in New York City are absolutely amazing. I've never been to Kansas. I know the song. Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. There it is. I think she's gonna like this pillow better than the throw. Thank you. I'm hoping she likes it. I saw some quilting the other day on Instagram. Absolutely amazing. It's also in, I can't see the rest of it. Thank you, Mary. Somebody on The Price is Right is trying to win a trip to Las Vegas. Have you ever been to Las Vegas, Mary? It's pretty nice. We went, it was 120 degrees, but it wasn't hot. I mean, you know, what you think. Something about the humidity is different. Let me quit while I'm talking. Trying to see what I'm going to do. That Bellagio, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Yes, twice. We don't gamble. So the first time we went, my mother's favorite nephew lives in Las Vegas. And the first time we went, by the time we checked into our, trying to see how I'm going to quilt this. By the time we checked into our room, we decided to go right out and get something to eat. They had these dollar hot dogs back there then that were foot long. And we decided to walk to the foot long. We stayed in the Stratosphere our first visit. That was years ago. And we went to the Bellagio, to the water. Oh my goodness. It was amazing. I'd love a singing waterfall in my backyard. Dancing water, whatever you call it. And my cousin cried. We were the first family members to ever pay him a visit. So he cried. Oh, and the food. Oh my goodness. Before the COVID, I'm in a group of crafters. Let me see, my feed is not moving up. I know it's because I don't have internet. There we go. I like natural waterfalls too. You know, Mary, I don't know if I've ever seen a natural waterfall. I don't think I have. Where did you see one? Well, I guess you may have them near you. Right before COVID hit, I'm in a group called Flourish. I'm a lifetime member. And Flourish is for people that have mostly handmade businesses, Etsy shops, like that. And our last annual conference was in Las Vegas. And what's his name? Lionel Richie was performing there. And you know I'm a Wayne Newton fan. Oh my goodness. And I was sitting in one of the, we break up into groups and you get training on different things pertaining to your handmade business. And I was sitting in the group with my mind on Wayne Newton. And I was thinking, Lord, if I could just see Wayne Newton. And if he could just sing, Daddy, don't you walk so fast. My daughter cried. Oh, I just love it. I'm a Wayne Newton fan. And my daddy's baby sister lived in Los Angeles. And she went to Las Vegas to visit Wayne Newton years and years ago. I must have been about 13. And I said, oh my goodness, tell me all about it. And she said, Wayne doesn't know how to get off stage. We were there for hours. Wayne sings and he says, this is the last song. And then he sings another one. And then he goes off and they stand and applaud, and Wayne comes back and says something that he doesn't know how to get off stage. I'll never go see Wayne Newton again. Oh my goodness. I thought, how in the world could a person not want to see Wayne Newton for hours? Oh. And that's what was on my mind. I was a 13-year-old listening to my aunt sitting there in the conference saying, Lord, I sure wish I could go to see Wayne Newton. And the speaker said, Linda, what do you hope to gain from the conference this year while you're here? What are you looking forward to in Las Vegas? And you know, I was sitting there thinking about Wayne Newton, and I said, I hope I can see Wayne Newton. And everybody looked at me, and she came looking, and I said, oh Lord, wait a minute, let me get my mind. I said, wait, I'm sorry. And the thing about it, I was saying, and then I got to see Lionel Richie. So what I did, before we left, late one night, I went and sat at the Dancing Waters at the Bellagio, and I just sat there waiting. I said, I know Lionel Richie is going to come out here just to get a break. Oh, and I'm going to be here and see him. No, never did. But the old bird tried. And the workers were on strike at the Venetian. So I didn't get an opportunity to ride on a gondolier. But maybe I will one day. Well, when I go around this, I'll share it. Oh, can you see it? No. There we go. And I'll press it. And I'll place a picture. When I put the backing fabric. Now look, Mary, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. I need 100 subscribers to get my name. And it's Linda the Old Bird. And it's for my new business, my new rosemary business. Let me clip these, and then I'll show it to you, and close out. Here we go. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, upside down. There it is. Can you see the stitches? I like it. And then this is the back, the way the back looks. That's going to be inside the pillow. I'm going to press it, and I think I'm finished with the quilting part. I think I am. So look. Thank you for joining me. And we'll finish this one up together. Have a blessed day. And you know, I always tell you, life is short. Force time. Take time. Make time to smile. I know it gets you down. Smile anyway. Have a blessed day. Love you, Mary. Thank you for joining me. See you later.